So how was your first trip on the ice road?
Oh, it was wonderful. Actually, it was absolutely terrible. Got to P1 on the spur road, and I had 2 broken airlines and 2 broken brake pods that I had to fix at -30. Yeah, that wasn't very pleasant, but we made it back. So yeah, we're gonna do another one. What's that say? 686?
What you got there?
Just throwing in a little house. Trying to prevent the fuel from gelling. Half in this side, half in the other side. This is gonna be a big one because we spent 6 hours messing around with my trailers, fixing airlines and pinching off brake pod lines and stuff. So this is gonna be more fuel than I want it to be, because obviously fuel is money. Normal trip, I usually burn about 625 liters. Try to stay around the 600 mark, but when the truck doesn't shut off ever, she's always burning fuel because it's so cold out, right? Dang it, that's over 300 for this side. What that thing does is it keeps your hands warm while you're fueling up. I just finished putting in a little diesel heater that blows up inside the cab, and if the truck shuts off for some unknown reason or whatever, it'll keep the heat pumping. It's got 6 levels, and I've only had it at level 2 for -30, so I'm pretty happy with it. 725 liters. Okay, so first trip on the ice this year, along with having problems with Hank's trailers. I figure I'm styling, and then I'm tying down the load when we're ready to go. And I walk past here, and what do I see? I just see something there. It didn't look right. Go ahead and zoom in on that. So there you go, broken leaf spring. I even know where I was when I broke it. Went over a fracture in the ice, and it was snow covered. I couldn't even see it. Hit it, and it jarred everything. That's what happens. Got the spring in, ready to roll. See what happens on the next trip. I would have been out yesterday, but Peterbilt sent the wrong U-bolt, so I had to waste another day. But we're going. So this Peterbilt has got a 2-stick combination transmissions. It's got a RTX 14608 double L main, and it's got a 1241C Spicer auxiliary. On this trip north, when I went to pull onto the Ingram Trail, I made the turn, and I went to shift the A-box, and it felt like it was binding. It was in gear, but I couldn't shift it to the higher gear. That happens sometimes with these A-boxes when they wear. The shift tower, the rods there that move back and forth, if you shift it too fast, or if you round it and you don't go square to engage the tranny, it'll bind. That's what it kind of felt like. So there was a pull-out half a mile away. I pulled in there, and I got Hank to pull in behind me. So I get underneath there, and I started messing around trying to get it back engaged, and it wouldn't go. Then Hank crawled underneath, and he noticed that the clevis pin was missing on one of the rods. So we ground the flat spot on a bolt I found, drill the hole through it, and put that in place and use that. So it's good to carry tools. Milwaukee 18 volt set. I wouldn't go down the road without it. Drill, grinder, if needed when you're out here. But when I get stopped, I'll show you from underneath at the tranny what happened there, so you can have a look. This is the main transmission, bolted up to the engine, and on the top there you can see the shifting tower that's bolted to the main, and then these two rods with those clevis joints and pins, they run back to the auxiliary transmission. That's a 1241C, and that's how you split the gears in the main transmission. If you look there, you can see the clevis pin, and this rod is the shifter for the underdrive and direct. Sorry, underdrive and low. There. We had to put a bolt in place. That replaced the pin that went missing. And that rod shifts the direct and overdrive. So that's what we did to get rolling. So this is Portage 25, and this building over here is affectionately known as the Sugar Shack. It is the one spot between Meadows and Lockhart where you can use the facilities. That's it. You stop here or you hold it till you get to Lockhart. We are northbound on Portage 32, just about to go down Dry Bones Hill. It's pretty steep. The southbound lane on Dry Bones is usually pretty washboard. Going down it can be really slick. It's called Dry Bones, and I often wonder if it's because in the Bible, in Ezekiel, it talks about dry bones coming back to life, and I often wonder, is that why this hill and the lake is named after that book in the Bible, Ezekiel, after dry bones coming back to life?
Pick up 32.
Just curious. Okay, this is YK Dispatch. Originally, we start off at our yard, wherever these tankers are, and the freight guys, they all have their own yards, their own dispatch, and they line up what's called the tea time. It's on the paperwork here, and it tells you what time you have to be here at YK Dispatch, and then what time your departure is. So you come in here and you check in, and they've got the two rows you can see there, A and B. So there's one group will leave, the next group will pull in, and there's an overlap there, so there's no delays there. So every 20 minutes they kick out another convoy of 4 trucks. So this is my my 5th trip now, and after that broken spring, everything's been good. Just minor stuff, we don't even talk about that. You get out there and you fix it. But that spring was the biggest one so far. But McKay Lake is really bad. It's shaking guys all over the place. My back is hurting. 2 trucks lost wheels yesterday. I don't know if they broke the studs or the bearings or something, but it's so rough out there. I'm not surprised there's more. Anyways, until next time, I'm out.